Hello and welcome. Today I'm starting a new video series on my YouTube channel. So far, one of my bigger, longer video series has been my vlog mini-series or video series that I guess those are more videos for me. And then outside of that, I've had a whole series of videos on TypeScript, before that on React and Redux, on React itself, on Angular, and all these different, topics, right? And I wanted to start recording my development on various either open source or closed source projects for myself, I guess. Well, one of the reasons being that one day I would like to take it up to streaming, and I would like to pick up streaming again and get on Twitch and stream my programming, because that's always been like a huge motivator for me to work on the products that I work on. Even if there's nobody in the room, you kind of like have to hyper focus, because if you start like getting on Twitter, it's kind of like, why am I on Twitter and streaming, shit posting or something? And so it always keeps me kind of in line. I'm starting with videos mainly because I struggle to find the right time and in my schedule to do it. I have various obligations, distractions, whatever else. And so I decided to start making these short videos. Something that I can do every once in a while, something that can kind of help me bridge the gaps in inspiration for educational videos like the TypeScript series that I've made, or whatever else I come up with. And I did feel like it doesn't really make sense to have me coding in my vlog series, because the vlog series is more like a personal journey. I like to talk about the different video games that I like. I like to talk about the impact they've had on me. I like to talk about some ideas, some things I'm going through, some things that I'm doing in my life. Just, it's kind of like a very free form. I just want to make a video about something, and I don't really, more for myself than anybody else. And I wanted to just kind of do this for programming. So today is my first one. Oh, that should be 000. Let's change that, right? Because programmers, we start with 0 index, and I don't really know why I have 3 zeros, but I just kind of like it. It'd be kind of cool if I got to like 100 or something. That'd be really neat. Anyway, so today I'm going to be just quickly working on a project that I started earlier, I guess late last year, called Skok, and it's a photo manager application. I'm doing some debugging, but here's basically what it looks like. We have a photo of the day, which would go through your library and show you various photos that you've taken on this day or the past years. That's kind of a similar feature to like Facebook My Memories or Instagram or TimeHop, which was a huge inspiration for this application. You can pick a different, a directory of files and scan it, which this doesn't work right now. I have some bugs. And then you can display them in a gallery. So you can kind of like go through all the different photos that you have. And I have about a sample size of 800 gigabytes of photos. And that's kind of what this application is meant to handle. Store 800 gigabytes worth of metadata, or not worth of metadata, but metadata about 800 gigabytes worth of videos and photos. And then be able to, quickly browse through them in various different ways. I'm still kind of developing that concept, but one of the main features of this application has been the reorganization, which is that you scan all those photos in from all those different sources, and then you move them to a new directory structure that makes maybe more sense. So with my personal photos, I have photos from when I first started taking pictures with a video camera, scanned photos, and then different photos over the years. And every time I've uploaded my photos, it was just on a random day, and it was like, okay, understood that if I uploaded my photos to my computer on January 26th and then uploaded another batch on March 1st, it's understood that I'm uploading that whole segment of photos. So if I want to find something in the middle of February, I have to go to the March folder and scroll through like 1,000 photos to find what I'm looking for. So I wanted to be able to have an application that indexes all this metadata, lets you quickly browse through it and find what you're looking for, and then also reorganize the actual physical file, not physical, but the actual files, not just the metadata, on, you know, your file system. I don't think I have any settings, yeah, or info. Yeah, so I reorganized a ton of the stuff that I had, a ton of the code that I had written, and I'm not happy with this new file structure, which sucks, because despite the fact that I've just reorganized it, a lot of shit still doesn't work. Like, yeah, the gallery looks weird. I actually had a lot of code for this, and I don't remember what I did. Maybe I erased it in the process of refactoring things, but some things are just like not working, and that is such a bummer, because yeah, it's not scanning, and I don't know why. One of the things I started doing before I fixed the bugs is refactoring a little bit further and creating like a shared components library for like buttons and you know, whatever else. And I imported Bootstrap. So I decided to opt in for Bootstrap. I've written CSS frameworks of my own many times, I guess, ever since I started working in like an ad agency, or like marketing, not an ad agency. I think that would be an insult to them, but I'm marketing an inbound marketing agency. That's where I got a lot of my work done, or like a lot of my experience, and a lot of that work was basically turning PSD templates or Illustrator templates into websites. And so there was like a huge churn of like constantly doing this process, which meant that I quickly developed my own WordPress framework, WordPress theme framework rather, and my own CSS framework, and just like all these different tools and utilities so I could get my job done faster. So despite having that experience and having worked on frameworks, I decided to opt in for using Bootstrap, mainly because it provides me with all of the different UI elements without me having to think about it. And right now I'm trying to get to a finished product with some kind of utility as quickly as possible. And I don't know, while I kind of see this as cutting corners, it's not really cutting corners. It kind of helps me build my end product and then be able to customize it. I've seen some amazing Bootstrap themes, and I've been doing theming. I even did several articles on theming Bootstrap, so I don't think that would be too difficult to do. Might be a better way of approaching solving the problem of, like, you know, the UI by using this existing off-the-shelf product. Anyways, so let's go ahead and fix a few things. I created this button over here, a simple, you know, React component, and let me go ahead and use it for that command, the folder select. Yeah. So let's see if VS Code will, yeah, and it recognizes it. This is like one thing that I really love about VS Code is the auto imports and the auto completion and IntelliSense and all that crap. I apologize if my keyboard is a little bit loud. Let's see, and what did I say? Big folder or something? Pick a directory, yeah. Now I know that like other languages have this ability, you know, you have like this full IDE support, and I've used some of them, but it's so nice with React and everything. I don't know, I enjoy it. All right, so I have like live reload technically enabled, but it doesn't work right in Electron because you can't open that socket. So I actually have to reload it manually. Yeah, that's it. Alright, and I pick a folder, and then scan directory is going to be another button. Where is that? Yeah, this is what I'm hating about this. So it's not actions, photo, gallery, where is it? Photo index route, where is that? So I have these routes over here, but it doesn't feel like routes because there's so much logic to it already. So I wonder if I can move it. I think I'm gonna keep it where it is. It sucks, but you know, whatever. So let's go to folder index. There we go. One cool thing that I found out when I was doing this video previously, and I kind of fucked it up. One thing that I found out as I started rewriting it or trying to fix it is that Bootstrap has this interesting gotcha where if you have an anchor tag that you don't give an href to, so basically it's like an empty anchor tag, and you give it the style of a button or button primary, it'll end up not looking right, and it'll make you wonder like what the hell is going on. And it turns out that basically, you know, hey, you're using an anchor tag in the improper way. If you change it to a button, it shows up correctly, and it is a button. I used to use these as anchor tags, and over time I kind of realized that unless I'm actually changing routes, I should not be using an anchor. I should be using button. Still doesn't show up, right? I guess I didn't. Oh, I never changed it. Oh yeah, yeah. So let's do that. What is a button style? Button style is primary on click. We'll index photos. Yeah, then we just need children. Scan directory. Okay, and then let's do the import. And what else can we do? Oh, let's run prettier. Yeah, okay. Alright. Rebuild. Yeah, and so now I have to like reload it. Nice. That's exactly what I want. Cool. So now we know what the issue is. Oh wow, I should not have closed that. Okay, folder index, that's where, okay, so cannot read property of props, yeah, because I'm not using props anymore. So what is path then? I think this was the issue. This was like the highlighted issue in the route, wasn't it? Where's the photo index route? Photo index. No. Route. Photo route. No, that's not it. Alright. Let's look at the router real quick. Photo index route. Yeah, where did it go? Oh, it's called a photo route. That's weird. Let's rename that so that I can find it next time. That makes me think of like just one photo. Alright, so what are we doing? Let's throw all that out, and it's having an issue with the folder select. We select the folder, then we have the path. Alright, so that should work now. We're going to pick a folder, scan directory, scan for 3 photos. Great, something else is wrong. I tore down my SQLite database. And that's the problem. Alright. I could use some music. Okay, what's the problem? It's saying there's no path. What am I using a path for? I'm not sending that path anywhere, am I? Yeah, it's not being used. Alright. There. No, I don't want breakpoint. Okay. There we go. Alright. Nice. Scan 3 photos. And now they're showing up. But there's an infinite loop. I'm using the use effect, so I'm probably using it wrong. So let's see. Omit the gallery route. use effect. Look at that. There we go. Now it'll run only on, I believe it'll run only on once on load. Yeah, cool. I saw something else there. Oh, the pagination right here. Let's go to it. That looks like shit. Alright, that's fine. So the menu has this weird underline, and I'm not a fan of it. And I think that's a Bootstrap thing, like when you hover over it. Hover, text decoration underline. Yeah, there it is. So what can I do to make sure that doesn't happen? Let's just override it in navigation. Ugh, auto-completion. It's so good. Love auto-completion. Alrighty. I'm still doing it. Did it not compile? Nav, ul, a, hover. It's built. Alright. What's going on here? There we go. Look at that. It's so much better. Yeah. Alright, so this is kind of how I like work on these projects. I try to come up with a to-do list, and actually, so I recorded this video previously and I had to throw it out, and I had a to-do list of install Bootstrap and fix existing bugs, which I think I did. Like, remove this. Where is remove? Yeah. And I kind of tried to go through this and focus on one part at a time. So I got the indexing down. I kind of want to like add some copy here, some text, and maybe I can just put in like a, why don't I make a placeholder element? Let's do that. Oh, that's gonna be dumb, but so good. Export function, placeholder, text length, and we'll return a paragraph. Actually, let's go ahead and get Lipsum. I believe that I'm sure that there's like a module for this. I don't want to install anything else. We're just gonna be dumb about this. Alright. Alright, let's put some. Let's make it an array. We'll do an array of let's change a p tag with a end comma. I think that should work. And then we'll exchange the other one with a, let's see, I hope I'm thinking about this right. Nope, that didn't work. I was completely off about it. Alright. So we want to add one here. That's fine. Yeah, I was off. I was so off. Alright, cool. And so we're going to do, let's see, we're going to do a paragraph count. That is a really long name for a property, but we'll just do a, let's see, we'll do ellipson.slice. I'm going to do 0 to, let's see, question, yeah, and the end, so it's going to be -1, right? Alright, and we're going to do a map here. We're going to do an empty fragment. Should do it, right? Let's do format so that it looks better. Nice. So we should be able to pass in like, hey, I want 3 paragraphs, and it'll just show up 3 paragraphs and whatever. So we have some nice placeholder text. You selected path, blah blah blah. Scan summary. Where is the? I guess the page would be here, right? Photo index route. Yeah. Okay. So let's do this. If I haven't selected a folder, okay, what's wrong with this? Left side of comma operator is unused, but and has no side effects. I don't understand. Left side of comma operator. What comma? What are you talking about? Oh Jesus! I have to wrap this in a fragment. Really? I'm glad that the fragment is, syntax is so simple and so easy to do. All right. Is that what I'm doing here? Yeah. Jeez. All right. Fine. You win. Better. I thought that was the fragment. Like, why is it not picking it up? I hate that. It's gonna be like div-itis or whatever you want to call it. Alright. It's gonna be like divs all the way down. Still not showing up. What's going on here? I got main. I got my div here. The paragraph count 1. Oh. This should not be -1. Oh. There we go. Alright, and that should show my 1 paragraph. There we go. I'm cool with that. That's good. So now we have a weird placeholder. What if we did this? No. Yeah, we have kind of a weird placeholder item thing, but I'm cool with that. Let's go ahead and put it in the choose an action as well. Where is that actions route? We'll throw a placeholder here. I feel like I'm just gonna need like 1 paragraph at all times. It's gonna be more about limiting the length of the text. I think that would make it into a better. Yeah, if I could make that like half that. Yeah, let me just do that. Let's do a character count. do that. Let's go ahead and change this. We're gonna alright. Kinda ugly, but hey, it'll work. It should be, I can actually just return this character. What is it? Lipsum slice 0. Let's just do that. Oh, it's gonna fail. Yeah, it's gonna fail here. Yeah. So how do we go fix that? Where was that? Folder select. Nope. Photo index route. Yep. We'll do character count. I don't know. 200. I think that should be fine. Oh my god. Why is it? It's throwing an error. But I'm not a big fan of that. Let's go ahead and make it into a JSX element. It's going to be a paragraph. Yep, let's do that. That way, it won't scream at us. There we go. I could probably write that as a single line function, but that's alright. Alright, I really didn't want to spend this much time on it anyways, but this works. This totally works. Okay, so I think that's going to be it for today. I will be probably working on the navigation next, and then I'll be working on something more functional, something more less UI and more programming wise. But thanks for watching.